So how's it going? Back here with another video. And just checking on these here now. These are cows were brought down there. 6 cows and their calves there. We just let them in here. There was 3 of them young heifers there as well, so they're there. And there was one of them bulling there, so I hind the bull to him there. He's keep a close eye on her there. So yeah, we're bringing them down. Sprung out the bit of stuff that was left over there from the last batch wasn't finished off, and while I was at it, then I just cleaned out what was in the front of the rest of them. So not too bad. Looks a bit worse than his. The birds are after scattering it around a bit there, but not that much waste on it. I thought it'd be more waste with the way the quality of the silage is, but look, it is reasonably cleaning it out fairly well. But it's amazing what you can find. Some sort of little balloon of a yoke or something, little skull on a Halloween job or something. The different things you find in the bales of silage wherever they come out, thrown across the ditch, or especially when you're beside the road anyway. If you're unlucky enough that to get that in home, it'd be some sort of problem, I'd imagine anyway. So yeah, so there early in the week there we got spreading a bit of slurry, and it was good and dry there. Ground conditions were better than we thought they were going to be. Now that field we're spreading on there, there's a nice bit of a bank on it there. You'll see there now in the footage that I have up. So you could get him bother there. There's a good side brow working across up and down. I'd say it'd be tricky, but yeah, we got it out, no damage or very little. A bit of track there in and out of the field, but other than that, we got the tank emptied down there under the cows above. So look at, we got that out of the way. Got out there. So that was Tuesday morning. They were at that, and there was a couple of days there with no rain, so got a good chance there to soak in, so it shouldn't wash off. They're giving a good storm there now for the end of the week, so look at, we're batting down the hatches, but look at, what can you do? Just tighten up what you can, and sure, after that then the man above will watch it, won't he? So there now I'm going to sort out a creep gate there for that pen that we brought down them cows and calves to. It was only dry cows was on it there before, so I just had a gate across, just fasten them in on the slats. So we'll sort out that creep. Should be all done at one time, but look at Rome wasn't built in a day, but we welded up a bracket there and a couple of posts, and sure, we'll see how we're going. So I have this top bar set up here now. Anyway, have the different holes there to set your spacings differently, centre hole and then 3. It's hard to know what setting to have it at, like, so to give the calves a bit more room after running through, you know, you have a little bit in it. And just see about tacking up here now, the 2 end plates. There's just 2 pieces of angle iron, hole in them. Nothing spectacular about it at all, and we'll just give it a tack together here now and get going on it. So that's them tacked on. Just have it left up on a net of angle iron there to keep them in either side in plane with one another. So yeah, we get it welded on here now. That's one half of it welded there now. Flip it over now and we'll do the bottom half. You can hear the galvanising and the bubbling on the side of the weld. Boiling off, I suppose. Wouldn't be the greatest stuff to be breathing now or anything. By rights, should have an air-fed mask, I suppose, doing the galvanised welding, or welding galvanised steel. But probably should have it any time. There's a lot of bad fumes come off welding, coming up off them with the melted steel and that. You don't know what gases will be coming up off it. But look, don't be doing that much welding now anyway. So yeah, we just get these edges fettled off a bit here, take the sharp edges off them and that. It's not going to be super critical about these, about hanging him, because they're going to be up high. But look, just for the look of it there, I'll round them off and get it straightened up a bit. I'm just using a flap disc on this now. This one has gone fairly wore, but it'll do this job anyhow. Doesn't take too much to just take a bit of an edge off it there and Take the sharp edges off it there for the. You can get a right cut off them, you know, if they were left raw there anyway. But yeah, sure, look at that's that much done. Make up a couple of little brackets now to weld on to the posts, and sure we're ready then. So just down here in the shed here now, and have this top bar made up, just a bracket bolted on here. I have a bracket on here now, and just going to weld that one on. Get that welded on there, and place my bar up then, and weld on that one here then, so get it level across. So check the level there, the top of the post, or they're level with one another, so if they were out of level, you might have to keep a bracket down on one or the other to allow for the fall, but they're okay anyway. I'm just going to use a jenny here rather than bringing down the cable. Just use the jenny here. This all wants to be scraped out now before we're handing into it, but so yeah, we get this welded up here, we get going. Just to sort little butts of the welding rod, I just drop it down the post. Sure I'm not getting the walk on or anything. So that's that bracket welded on there now. Just set up this here. Hold this one in place. Put a little level on it there, and shake. It's pretty good there on the level anyway. See about tacking that onto it and get that one welded up now as well. So we've that welded up there now anyway, and sure, we'll get it bolted up. Get a couple of uprights cut out for it there as well. Place here now anyway, I'll be able to get a measurement then for the height of my two posts. 1560. Yeah, 1560 you do for both of them there. This back up here now. Now we'll just give these a tighten up anyway. Maybe it'll keep it there for a while longer. I shouldn't stir now. Hopefully anyway. So that lads in there. And here we go. That lads in there. So a couple of pins now to drop down in it. Now that lad is held. So now they can't store. So we're giving them as well have to do him. So just a look at the post there. Made up a couple of washers you could call it there. Come out with a hole saw and drilled a 22mm hole down the centre of those 8mm thick stuff. So there'll be a bit of lasting in it, and the same then for the spud at the bottom. Same washer made up and the pin welded into it. So there'll be a bit of strength in it there and welded all around there like to be. There'll be a good bit of strength in that. It shouldn't stir. Hopefully it shouldn't anyway. If it's not welded right it will, but look, it looks fairly good anyway. So yeah, so that's that there anyway. And sure, starting to get a bit breezy here now, as you may hear. And sure, look, we'll finish off that video there now. And sure, we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!